Hi Sagittarius, welcome back to my channel. This reading can be applicable for Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What's coming up for the month of August? Sagittarius. Okay. Okay, let's start off with the Page of Pentacles. There's definitely something that you're going to be fixated on, or there might be an earth sign, a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, that is deeply fixated on you, okay? Page of Pentacles is a lot of focus, it's a lot of admiration, it's a lot of dedication to something here. Now, it could be an earth sign because I mentioned that first column is earth, energy. However, it could also be anything related to do with money, career, success. It could be an idea that you might be successfully carrying out to completion or contracts. It might be an item that you wish to possess. It might be inviting more money. I do feel as though your finances will improve in the month of August, so that's very nice to see. I also see you potentially earning more money. You do have some sort of contract or some sort of finances that you're entitled to that you may just receive by the end of the month. But the Page of Pentacles, I really feel like there's a lot of concentration, or you're finding value in your job, or value in an entrepreneurial activity, or value in something that you're doing professionally, creatively, or even romantically. It's definitely a very it's almost like this is all you can think and feel, a Sag. So it's quite an interesting energy. I think just roll with the punches here. It's bound to bring you success because you do have the Page of Pentacles literally looking towards the Six of Wands. Especially these two cards here, Sagittarius, I really feel like you're reaching new heights in career or creative pursuits. I really feel like you're standing out from the crowd. Now, the Six of Wands can be about conquest. You can see this Roman-like figure coming, wearing the wreath of victory, coming in displaying pomp and success after a campaign potentially, with a large following or a large group of supporters, collaborative teammates, or group of people that honor and pride him on his accomplishments. So I am seeing that you might be elevated or praised, or people might be very impressed with the work that you're doing. They might be very impressed in the contributions you might be making towards a company, towards a business. I do see in that top corner, it possibly is more in relation to career, but it really is dominance. You are the Six of Wands and you're standing out from the crowd. Now, I do want to mention there could also be a fellow fire sign around you that's wanting to make an impression, and they will with their words. They're going to literally charm the pants off you, Sagittarius. With the King of Swords, great conversationalist. If there is a fire sign or an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius coming through, I feel like this person is going to mentally have you hooked. You will not stop thinking about this. They've got charm, they've got charisma, they've got mental compatibility, a mental connection here that's going to prove very, very strong. And I feel as though they're going to bring out the best version of you. So it's quite an auspicious feeling that you're going to be feeling, but it is a card of success and feeling rewarded, especially for all the contributions you've made. So if you are waiting particularly for someone to reach out, maybe an air sign, or maybe just someone to communicate with you and restart a connection, or to communicate deeper or about more philosophical or sensitive topics, there is someone opening up to you in a very, very powerful way. So success is around you if you are dealing with a fire, earth, or air sign, definitely. Now, the Knight of Wands is also here. So for some of you, there might be travel opportunities or short-term working opportunities, short-term goals, contracts, travel, planning travels, travel for work, travel for law and order, travel, immigration papers, documents, anything around adventure and travel, I really feel is calling out to you. Some of you have a surge of energy coming up as the Knight of Wands, and he is really symbolic of a lot of passion. So you're finding passion, finding the spark again. So if this isn't a romantic sense, this is a lot of sexual tension happening here. So a lot of you might be finding the spark, and the spark could be passion in your job. The spark could be passion in your creative pursuits, finding passion again at life, you know, spiritual ventures. It's really coming in with a positive energy here for you, Sagittarius, with the Knight of Wands. Now, this could be news from abroad as well, okay? So if you are waiting for your partner to get immigration papers or for a job contract to fall through, if you're awaiting news, I do see it popping up with the King of Swords. Mostly good news, so that's quite exciting. But the Knight of Wands can be a foreign energy, so there might also be a foreign connection coming in for some of you. It's very much a karmic connection here with the Justice card, and the two of you will definitely balance each other out. Now, this, of course, could happen in other partnerships because the Justice card represents the sign of Libra. Libra is a sign of duality. It's a sign of partnerships. It's a sign of a counterpart. So whether this is a collaboration in career, whether this is a collaboration in love, there is balance, okay? There is a balancing act. So if you've been very persistent with someone trying to pursue them, you're going to see that they're going to be mirroring the same sort of behavior back to you. Or if you're finding that you're bringing a lot of passion or adventure or spontaneity into something, you're going to find that the other part, the counterpart, the other party, the other person, the other company will be mirroring and putting in the same effort or energy that you have been putting in. So that's quite satisfying here. You do have the Nine of Pentacles as well, so this can be in relation to career and monetary circumstances. It's quite a luxury card. It's a card of finesse. You can see that draped in nice clothing, abundant, you know, an abundant feel of grapes and culture, literature, worldliness. Some of you might be rubbing shoulders with the very, very elite, or you might find you're expanding your vocabulary, you're expanding your cuisine, your food palette, you're expanding, you're building on top of your worldliness, your skills, etiquette, etc. So it's quite there's an elegance here. Now, for others, there might be a very elegant, a very cultured, a very fascinating earth sign coming in around you, the Taurus, Cap, or Virgo. But I do feel for the most part it's like harvesting, okay? Because the 8 is reaping what you sow, the 9 is already having what you sow, okay? So having that in the physical already, because 9 is a number of fulfillment. So some of you will achieve a new level in your career, or achieve a new level of money or acknowledgement, etc. But if you are dealing with an earth sign, this person is deeply complacent with you and the way things are progressing. I definitely feel there could be a potential romantic thing happening in the workplace. Okay, so there could be a romantic connection here, or someone who is growing increasingly either impressed or fascinated by you. So that's very, very nice. Let's move on to the King of Swords, okay? So possibly legalities, education, the mind, stimulating the mind is coming up with the King of Swords. Important conversations take place, or anything to do with communication you'll prove to be successful at. You're going to stand out. So if you need to pitch an idea, or you need to reach out to someone, or you want to make an impression, Sag, this would be the month to do so, because your words are going to linger with someone, okay? Your impression is going to linger within someone. They're continuously going to be thinking about you because you're coming up as very prominent in communication. Now, this could also be that a lot of people reach out to you this month. Old friends, old lovers, family members, people you haven't spoken to in a while, old acquaintances. It really could be surprising the amount of the communication that comes your way, both written, electronic, intrapersonal, face-to-face communication. This could be an important discussion. If you are dealing with an air sign friend, spouse, lover, sibling, colleague, I do feel for the most part your relationship is looking pretty open, okay? You're both going to reciprocate each other's energies. Communication coming in back and forth, the two of you here, the two birds. This actually ties in very, very nicely here. You'll be very, very influential with your words. And you might have very important conversations with the people around you. But a lasting impression is really going to consume the month. A lasting impression that you'll make on another, or a lasting impression someone will make on you. but I really feel it could be a lot to do with education and clarity, okay, finding clarity or feeling like you can give direction, and this is confidence and self-esteem as well. So something is really going to make you feel really, really wanted or really, really desired, very, very fulfilled here, Sagittarius. Moving on, you do have the Justice card, so this can point to karmic connections that are taking place around you. In particular, it can be a Libra, because the Justice card rules the sign of Libra. It can point to contracts and legalities or an outcome that needs to be made, a decision that will finally be made. So if there's been someone that has been indecisive around you, or someone that's possibly been playing games, someone that's been a little bit contradictory, maybe they've been a hypocrite, okay, maybe they've been a bit dual, they've been a bit flippy floppy, flimsy whimsy. If this is the case, Sag, I feel like there's going to be an outcome, because the Justice card brings justice, it brings equality, it brings fairness, and it brings an outcome, a verdict of some kind. So the results are in, Sagittarius, and they're looking amazing. It looks very, very promising. I think if you're waiting some sort of results in regards to health, or results in regards to an immigration or loans even, or result in giving someone an ultimatum or hearing back from someone, I think results are looking very, very favorable for you. They might fall very nicely in your lap here. Now, the Justice card can be about relationships and partnership energy as well. So there is a significant relationship that's either taking form in the month of August, or one that is going to be balanced out. So if you find it hasn't been balanced recently, or it hasn't been balanced for the month of August, by the end, you can be rest assured that things will balance out, and you'll find that spark again and that beautiful connection that you once had. It's liveliness. There's something that's going to make you feel alive once again, Sag, and I love this. You know, I've got a best friend that's a Sagittarius, and I absolutely love her energy. I'm the air sign, okay, so I feed off her, and she feeds off me, and it's just, I feel as though it's just when this kind of energy comes in around you, Sag, you're just, you know, you're always at your potential each and every time, no exception. But this just generates you to the next level, and anything is possible. You're absolutely invincible at this stage. You know, I see a very, very good month for you here, Sag. So I will leave it at that. Much for tuning in, Sag. It's always a pleasure. Much love. Have a great month. Take care, and we'll chat soon. Bye for now.